Glory in Giza continues with the big boys of boxing. Let's first welcome to the ring from the United States, the undefeated Richard Kiki Torrez Jr.
Entering, as always, to Beethoven.
And now let's welcome to the ring from Cuba, Frank the Cuban Flash Sanchez. Gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 12 rounds, and it is a final eliminator for the IBF Heavyweight Championship of the World. Brought to you by Ring Magazine, Stella, Eddie Hearn for Matchroom Boxing, Gold Star Promotions, and Ready to Fight. In association with Bob Arum for Top Rank Incorporated and Warriors Boxing. Sanctioned by the Saudi Boxing Commission, along with the International Boxing Federation. President Daryl Peoples, Supervisor Rob Scott. The judges are Diana Drews Milani, Mateo Montella, and Olena Pobivailo. Our referee in charge will be Earl Brown. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he comes to the ring wearing navy blue with orange and weighed in officially at 229.5 pounds. Coming to us from Tulare, California, USA, he won a silver medal at the 2020 Olympics and now as a professional. Undefeated with 14 wins, 12 of his 14 wins come by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the number 8 ranked heavyweight in the world by Ring Magazine and ranked number 4 by the IBF, Richard Kiki Torrez Jr. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. He comes to the ring wearing black with gold and weighed in officially at 240.4 pounds. A native of Cuba, he is now fighting out of Miami, Florida, USA, and brings a professional record of 25 wins, just 1 defeat. 18 of his 25 wins come by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the number 3 ranked heavyweight in the world by the IBF, Frank the Cuban Flash Sanchez.
Bergovich, an era alive. This the final eliminator for the IBF crown. Sanchez or Torrez, almost 40 victories between them, 30 knockouts. It's probably the fight we've been looking forward to most, Darren.
Yeah, absolutely. It's an interesting battle between two good fighters. As I say, is it a crossroads fight? Torrez very busy, isn't he? Lively, always feinting, always changing the levels with the feet, crouches down slightly, and a shot for Sanchez that he throws very, very well as the right uppercut. Smooth and relaxed though, Barry.
Yeah, he really is. He's a fantastic counter puncher, Sanchez. So Torrez, who likes to be aggressive, has fast feet and very fast hands, but he's got to be clever with his attacks, not square those feet up. When he does come forward, make sure he gets that right foot on the outside, so if he is going to exit, he's going to exit that way, clean and clear.
A couple of body shots there from Torrez, who was telling me on Wednesday night at the Grand Arrivals that he's got to be careful in the first 2 or 3 rounds. He thinks Sanchez will be lively, but he feels that there's no fitter, stronger heavyweight on the planet. Even though he's small, he's got that southpaw advantage. Very good amateur and undefeated as a pro. But Sanchez, if he can regain that top form, he could win this.
But you see with Alexander Usyk, those fidgety movements tire out these bigger heavyweights because they're having to engage their brain all the time. They're always thinking, and that tires you out. And Torrez doesn't do it in the same vein, but he's always moving. See his head, little fidgets with the shoulders. So Sanchez always got to be thinking. And for a big fella who's not used to a lot of activity, that will drain your tank.
And the activity is good for Torrez, and the activity on the other side of the ring's pretty good. AJ and Canelo and Agit Kabayel all in the front row. It's a who's who tonight, and we've got Darren Barker and Barry Jones.
Yeah, we let that down, but yeah, star-studded. It really is. Just see Sanchez. Look at that right hand. He just threw it a moment ago. He's got to be a bit sharper with that. It's the right shot. He's looking to counter with it. I'd like to see the right uppercut, but just a little quicker.
And also got to get something else into the mix. Otherwise, all Torres is going to worry about is that right hand. We'll try and get that left hook over the top here as well there for Sanchez. But good start here for Torres.
Shot. Lovely left hand. He's fast, isn't he? Pretty furious as well. They're going to make a statement here tonight. Richard Torrez Jr. The flash, Frank Sanchez, just backed up in the neutral corner. And will he have the speed and the mobility with that right knee problem to deal with Torrez?
See that Torrez is not letting him off the hook at all. He's just suffocating him with this pressure. Look at the wide stance of Torrez. Always starting in and out. That's a lovely left to the body. Making Sanchez feel all his 33 years.
Tip-top start for Sanchez. Mac in the corner with Richard Torrez Jr. in the black and red from Tulare, California, in the agricultural heartland. He was a ballet dancer, a tap dancer. Always believed in balance, Torrez, and looks up to the likes of Usyk and Lomachenko, the brilliant southpaws. And he's trying to make his name in the heavyweight division. That's good from Frank Sanchez, though, whipping the right hand over. He can punch, and he's got plenty of skills. Just look down in his corner. He just got to wake up a bit, Sanchez.
Yeah, but Torres was good then. He was in and out with his feet, and that's going to make it hard for Sanchez to judge the distance. Then he held his feet, then he got clipped with the right hand.
Look at Torrez. He's always looking.
From Frank Sanchez, and Torrez is not going to make it. It's going to be a knockout in the second round. How about that? One shot, all over. Wow. Frank Sanchez has won this IB.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the official time. 55 seconds of round number 2. Your winner by way of knockout and of the final eliminator for the IBF Heavyweight Championship of the world, Frank the Cuban Flash Sanchez.
Richard Torrez gratefully leads the applause as Frank Sanchez gets victory number 26. It's his biggest yet.
Frank, congratulations. It had been a long time since you'd boxed in a professional boxing ring, but to return with a statement like that, how's that feel?
Dice que, coño, congratulación, hace tiempo que no has peleado, pero hiciste tremenda demostración con un knockout que metiste.
No, sí, yo me he mantenido entrenando todo el tiempo, trabajando con mi equipo, y hemos estado perfeccionando muchas cosas, ¿no? Y pues ya estamos de regreso, como ven, y estamos listos para ir por el título, y ir por cualquiera de los primeros.
He's been working the whole time in the gym with this great team, and you know, kept himself right, waiting for this opportunity. It came, he showed it. Now he's ready for whatever's next.
Before the fight, how aware were you of the dangers of Richard Torrez? What did you have to be aware of when you were preparing that game plan?
Ante la pelea, ¿cuáles eran los peligros que tenía? Yo pensaba que tenías que preocuparte de Richard Torrez.
Solamente yo decir de peligro, el que mete un poco de presión, pero yo había trabajado mucho en el gimnasio sobre eso, porque de ahí para allá yo tengo todo por delante de él. Soy mejor boxeador y tengo mejor técnica que no solamente que él, que todos los heavyweight ahora en el mundo.
He had to work a lot. He knew he was a pressure fighter. That was what he was most concerned about. But he knows he's a great boxer, and he knows he can outbox anybody when he's on. And he stayed out with the plan. Okay? Stay with the plan.
And just talk us through the finish as well, the knockout. What a way to win it. Just talk us through how you set that shot up to win the fight.
Dice que fue increíble como pusiste para meter la recta derecha, como lo finteaste y lo metiste en la recta.
Sí. No, ya eso, ya yo lo venía trabajando mucho en en el gimnasio con mi entrenador y con mi equipo. No sabíamos que con eso lo íbamos a conectar porque viene de bocado para arriba y con la cabeza abajo.
He was working with his trainer a lot because he knew he's coming with his head down, and his trainer Eddie Reynoso kept telling him to throw that uppercut in the gym, and in the gym, and he's telling him in the dressing room. My son practicing that. Eddie kept telling him, throw that uppercut, and that's what came through.
And that was a final eliminator for the IBF world title. Is that the fight you want next? That belt currently held, of course, by Alexander Usyk.
Dice que la pelea era para eliminación, ahora el campeón es Usyk. Tú eres el número, tienes que pelear con él, tú eres la mandatoria.
Bueno, estoy listo para Usyk. Usyk, estoy listo para ti cuando tú quieras.
Usyk, we're ready for you whenever you want.
Frank Sanchez, congratulations. What a wonderful performance and great to see you back in the heavyweight division. What a statement. Congratulations and well done.